This is my third lecture on matrix space for the third sem honors and GE students. I'm Ms. Ranjana Datta from the Department of Mathematics, the Graduate School College for Women. Now, prove that the mapping D from R square into R square to R defined by dxy is equal to modulus of x1 minus y1 plus modulus of x2 minus y2, where x is equal to x1 into comma x2 and y is equal to y1 comma y2 belongs to R square on a metric on R square. Since x1 minus y1 plus x2 minus y2 are non-negative quantity, hence the first postulate is satisfied. And for the second postulate dxy xx, we can write x modulus of x1 minus x1 plus x2 minus x2, and that is equal to 0. Similarly, we can prove that m1, m2, m5 are satisfied. Now for the m3, the M3 is also satisfied because x minus y is equal to modulus is equal to y minus x. Now we are student do this at home, check it at home. Now we are discuss only the postulates M4. Let alpha 1 is equal to x1 minus y1 and alpha 2 is equal to x2 minus y2, beta 1 is equal to y1 minus z1 and beta 2 is equal to y2 minus z2. Then d of xy can be written as mod of alpha 1 plus alpha 2. D of yz can be written as mod of beta 1 plus beta 2. D of xz can be written as x1 minus z1 plus x2 minus z2, which is less than introduce y1, add and subtract y1 in the first case and y2 and in the second case, show that we get alpha 1 plus beta 1 mod plus alpha 2 plus beta 2 mod, which can be less than or equal to alpha 1 mod plus beta 1 mod plus alpha 2 mod plus beta 2 mod. When we split this become greater. Right hand side will become greater. So this is greater than or equal to d of x, modulus of d of x y plus modulus of d of yz. Hence, D is a matrix. Since the full postulate is satisfied, hence D is a metric on R square. Similarly, you can do the homework given next 4.5. You can see the example 1. It is similar as example 1 given previously. Now, prove that show that the mapping d of r square into r defined by d of xy is equal to maximum of modulus of x1 minus y1 comma x modulus of x2 minus y2, where x is equal to x1 comma x2 and y is equal to y1 comma y2 belongs to r square is a metric on R square. So d of xy is equal to maximum of modulus of alpha 1 comma alpha 2 and d of yz is equal to maximum of modulus of beta 1 and beta 2. Since the other postulates are satisfied, but I am discussing here only the fourth postulate, that is M4. So you try at home and do the other postulates separately and then proceed for the fourth postulate. Now, d of xz can be written as maximum of x1 minus z1 comma x2 minus z2, which on simplification gives maximum of modulus of alpha 1 comma alpha 2 plus maximum of modulus of beta 1 and beta 2. Hence, d of xz is less than or equal to d of xy plus d of yz. Now, take another example. Let D be a metric space for X. Show that the matrix D star defined by d star xy is equal to dxy divided by 1 plus dxy is also a metric for x. Here we have to show that d star xy is a metric space where dxy is metric space proved. But we have to show d star xy is a metric space. For the first, we take d star xy, and since dxy is a metric space, and so it is also non-negative real number. So first postulate is satisfied. Now for the second, if x is equal to y, d star xy is equal to 0 because a numerator gives us d of x into x, and this is d of x into x is equal to 0 because d is a metric space. So second first d star xx is follows a metric space. Now for the third, dxy should be equal to d of yx implies that d star xy is equal to d of xy divided by 1 plus d of xy we can write it since d is a metric, so we can write it as d of yx divided by 1 plus d of x yx, and that is equal to d star yx. Hence d star follows the second holds for the third also. Now for the fourth, d star xy can be written as d of xy divided by 1 plus d of xy is greater than or equal to dxy plus 1 by d of xy plus d of yz. Here, see why the previous one is greater than this one, because if we we add something in the denominator, then it will become less on the right. So d star xy xz. Now the d star xz can be written as also yz can be written as d of yz plus d 1 plus d of yz, which again is greater than d of yz plus divided by 1 plus d of yz plus d of xy. So d star of xz is equal to d of xz divided by 1 plus d of xz, which after applying these we can see that d star xz is less than or equal to d star xy plus d star of yz. Hence, since m5 is also satisfied, it is a greater than 0. So all the properties of the metric space are satisfied. Hence, d star given is a metric. So this problem is very important. Please try it again at home. Today this much only.